Measy. What do you want to do? I know what you want. Just make sure no one's going. Make sure you're not going to go down and bark at everyone. A little hazy out today. Alright guys, how y'all doing? It's Minnesota Oliver and you're back in another video. Today, you guys notice I'm not uploading every day. Well, you see these. I did those last video. Not doing those this time. That took forever to set up too. It took me about 15 minutes to set everything up, look for everything. This time we're going to be doing, you guessed it, the 1/16 scale collection this time. I'm going to do the same thing as I did the small scale. I'm just going to line them up and do it that way. And I got a lot to do. I at least got 4 over there, maybe 5. And who knows how many are in there. Alright. Let me get on that. Yeah, that's a bit of work, but I'm not even close to being done. Whew! Running up downstairs to get stuff. Try and get this done quickly and efficiently too before anyone gets home. Oh, which one you unbox? You gotta get unboxed. I got your box. Yes, I still have the boxes there, stored in their boxes. Alright, so you go. Try and line these up a year. Well, best I can anyway. No, I'm actually trying to do it by horsepower as well. Yeah, that'll work. I know, it's like 200 tons on, that's not that much, but oh well. Anyways, guys, you don't know the work I go through trying to set this up. My lower back's starting to hurt, but here it is. Yeah, I know, it looks like I'm missing a couple, but I'm not. I'm gonna start with the only one of the. There's see a giant vacant space there and there. Well, that's where that's what they're supposed to be filled with Olivers. So here's probably the only international. I'll put it up here. It's pretty good condition. I've had this thing. I can't remember where. I do remember my mom got it from Once Upon a Child. I think I can't remember though. It's an international 350 utility. I do have the shifter fork for it. There's the exhaust. The cool thing about it is when you see how the steering wheel moves, or you see that move. The side pins also, the side arms move, and the one down here also does. This one up here, if it was real, it'll be these up here. And here's probably one of the oldest, year-wise, of one. This is only just a display model. So it's a Waterloo Boy, built by John Deere. Of course, you got your thing here that spins. Got your seat. Steering wheel, which does not move. Hitch, your engine, kerosene logo. Then you got Waterloo Boy, your radiator. Then you got your steering linkages under here. There's chain, simple. And you got your gears under here that drive the engine. Not engine. There you go. There's the bottom of it. Next one would be the John Deere Model A 2-cylinder. This is probably one of the older ones I've had for a while. I don't know where the info is on this thing, but it is kind of a neat little model. I remember having another one of these. I think I broke it, but the clutch is removed. The clutch lever. Don't know what model it is. I just distinctly remember it as the moving clutch. Of course, your pulley spins. Got your engine under there, fan, radiator. It's a narrow front end. I'm looking for the 10 series, like the 60s, and there's a story behind that one. Next one is probably one more. I'm just kind of sitting on the carpet so I can get a better view for you guys. Take my wallet out. My John Deere B, Model B. Wide front end. It's got the small pulley on it. It's in very good condition. I'm trying to sit here on my lap, get a decent grip on it. John Deere B, you can see it's very detailed on the inside compared to the A. This thing is very, very stiff. Dusty. Got your seat. There's John Deere in the back. Got your lights, your muffler. That's the one thing the A don't have. The muffler broke off. You can tell the old ones that I have, the muffler's broken off or they never came with a muffler. I got several of those that have mufflers and several that don't. Of course, you got the pivoting front end. The A does not have the pivoting front end. The real thing I like about it, I don't know if I can get the lighting right. That says, where is it? Goodyear. What is it? Goodyear Shore Grip. There's your, and focus. There's the size if you can read it. And also has a logo right under the seat. Now you can tell the ones that I've gotten a while ago, because the ones I've had for a little while still have the muffler on. The ones I've had for a long time don't. Here, I don't know what series this one is, but I know it's the newer 2 cylinders. This one ain't very detailed, unlike the B. Of course, you got the small pulley on it. It's got the bigger transmission. That's one thing I didn't show. You can see it. There's your gauge cluster. This one is right there. Notice that one's straight up and down. That one's in like a Mickey Mouse ear type style. This has got the newer dash as well, so you know it's the newer one. It's got the newer seat cushion on it. Got your power takeoff, which I don't think the A does have it. The B does not. Yeah, the hitch is sort of wore out. Also, you can judge how much use this thing to play. This isn't even played with by the paint that's still on the hitch. And the paint on it in general. I mean, this was mine, and the biggest 2-cylinder I have. Yeah, I know, it's not in the greatest condition. It's actually pretty sad condition. This is my brother's. I used it a lot. I played with it a lot when I was little. I really do like this one, though. It's got the big pulley on it, so it's got more horsepower, if you ask me. It's got the older gauges. This is the older one, but the biggest one. You got your transmission, you got your brakes for each side, which I always liked. Your clutch lever's gone. I never had one on this one. I never did. Got your warning labels on it, and the thing is, you can tell this isn't original because that's been riveted back on. But inside of here, you can see how that broke off. Well, there's a little steering thing in there that steers these with the steering wheel. Of course, that's falling off too. And it got jammed up in there, and I went to turn it a long time ago, and I snapped the die cast, and the wheel fell out of one end. This one's going too soon because I can just tell. This thing came with a anhydrous tank and a 4-furrow moldboard plow. I think that's what that one is. Here's probably one of the 1 or 2 that are made, well, 1 of 4 that are made in the USA as far as I know of. Which is this one. I think it's a it can be a 30-10, 30-20, 40-20. It's a narrow front end, which is kind of the rare version if you ask me, but it is very old. It's an antique actually. Fender's kind of wore on it. Got your dash on it, which is completely worn off. You got your shifter, you got who knows what that was. I think right there's your PTO engagement. Of course, that's been super glued back on. Muffler's gone on it. See how that's original? Right on this side. Look on the other side. That's been fixed at one point. But if you look right there, see what that says. Now I wonder why it's still around. And also I forgot one thing. 3-point. Here's your top link. Slides in and out. Then if you can hit it, if you move your finger at the right angle, your lift linkages go up and down as well. Now I know this ain't in a year order exactly. I was trying to, but I just kind of, I found things I've, hey, there's an elevator. It's got a grain. There's a Bobcat. That's 300. I'm not going to take that out. This would go like into a silo or something. I'm not sure, but it has this, so it can't be a grain. So it's not an auger. Came with bales, square bales. They never rolled off the end because of this thing. I don't know what they're thinking. But I've used it in a few displays I've made just down here in my basement. I don't know how that moves. So back to this. John Deere's 1993 6400. It's the, I don't know, get the light right. 6000 series 2-wheel drive special. 6000 series 2-wheel drive special edition. Made this toy tractor made 1993. I have the muffler for the thing somewhere. I found it once and now I can't find it. I think when I cleaned them out, I actually threw it away. But if you're really looking for a heavy front, you're going to like give a gift to like your little cousin or someone that's like little and they like their toy tractors like I did. The most successful steering that has been found by me, anyways, now I've had this thing for years. Don't look like it though. Get that linkage. That's, if you look on the front, the steering, look for that. That has a really solid front end. There's an Erdl on it. Got a somewhat detailed front, or somewhat detailed cockpit, or state operator's platform, whatever you want to call it. I really do like this tractor. This is how it looks and everything. You got your toolbox, your slow moving vehicle, your rocks. One thing that this is got the almond threshing show, by the way. If you look in there, I've experienced this myself. The ones that have a loose hitch, they rust inside. You see the rust forming on it. There's your fuel. I don't know if this is a gas or diesel. I bet you money would be a diesel. But then the next biggest one will be the 2755. This is my first true Soundguard cab. It's a power shift. It does not have the front end that tilts. It's a fixed. All it does is steer. It is four-wheel drive, which I really do like. And worst of the case, there'd be a muffler up and under inside of it, which I would believe it. I've just seen them like that 40-40, but oh well. Well, you don't guess and learn. See, 2755. It's got the lights on the tank. No fender lights. Got your flashers, your cab. Then the next biggest one, which is more recent, I got this thing in early of 2017. I got it at the Minnesota Equipment out in Rogers. It's a 4040, John Deere 4040 2-wheel drive. This thing is quiet. That one somewhat is. That one is 6400 ain't. The front end does tilt. This thing's a good detail, but the thing I don't know is if they did offer open stations, but I would actually like to have a model of a Soundguard cab, an open station Soundguard cab. Soundguard, not the cab, because that would just be the Soundguard cab, but the Soundguard series with the open station. I think that's what this thing was supposed to be because of the seat, but I don't know. Get your dash. I don't know if this was a power shift or a quad range. Of course, you got your brakes and your clutch down there. Very, very nice interior. You got the steps on, which the 2755 somewhat has. Got your engine, which is fairly detailed. This is the Prestige Edition, which is more detail. It's got your muffler on it, air cleaner. I really do like this one. It's heavy too. And the next one's probably the most expensive. Well, you can't call it a toy, but it's more of a collector's item. It's a John Deere 4840. Almost $200. But it's the Precision Elite Series. So it's supposed to look like the real thing. You have to be careful carrying this thing because you will break this out. And of course, you open this up and off. Wesley K knows that from my experience with his 7800. You look. See that spring just kind of, all I gotta do is take a pair of needle nose pliers and push that back in around this and it'll work brand new. I really do like this model though. Nicely detailed. I have my multi-tool on. You can stick like a little small with a point down. You can turn the radiator fan, which is nice. Got your steps. These are not plastic, like the 4040. They're solid die cast, and this only part I never really liked was that, because that's plastic. Radiator, diesel, nose piece. I have the weights for it up in my bedroom. Got your toolbox, the other side of the engine. Got your little door. I never knew what this door is for. Never knew I even knew it existed. Anyone can tell me what this door is for. I would like to know. It's got the 8-speed power shift in it. Got your duals, which I really do like. Very, very detailed. The lights turn on. All the lights work, even the dash lights. You see I'm in channel trailer, which needs to be redone. Because I have new collector's pieces, but that don't matter. I'm not going to change it, just because I spent a lot of time making that. You got your muffler top piece. Oh, chooch modifier opens. You got your one mirror. All the windows open on the inside. Of course, your door opens. You have all your warning labels on her. Kind of let you guys look inside. You're upside down, I know that, but you can see the dash is all lit up. You got this little windshield wiper, and this thing will pop open. 3-point goes up and down. Then under the slow-moving vehicle, there's a switch that says on/off on it. Shut the lights on and off. Which these lights on this are LED on the model, which I do enjoy a lot. Very, very bright. Now next, probably one of the newer editions is my 7600. You guys are going to ask, well, where's the 4960? We'll get to that in a little bit. We still got all this to do. 7600. Nice power shift. I think there's a 20-speed power shift in this thing. It's got your dash. Like, Wesley, if you want to see a more in-depth review of the 7000 series, look at Wesley K's 7800. His is the Precision Elite. This is just the, I don't know why, but that actually looks bent to me. 7600 with the full rack of weights on the front. 4-wheel drive. Yeah, oh, it's so cute. It's a 6410 John Deere. Now this was either going to go to Travis or from the rest of the store, how farms work. Either going to go to Travis, this one, or the 6210, which she has a 6210. It's 4-wheel drive. Nice little thing. I actually have a spur for that. You got this one. I don't know the model after that. You got your little garden. You got a little utility tractor. Not 6410. 7310. My bad. 4-wheel drive, of course. I have the deck for this thing. Did come with a snowblower, but I can't find it. I think I broke it. And then you have the smaller version of this guy, which is in very, very good condition. Then you have a 9600. This is made in the USA. I can't find. I know where it is, but the camera will not focus on it. It's a 1989 model, special edition, 2-wheel drive. I've had this thing forever. Then got the biggest combine I got, which broke it. Put it away and I snapped it. That's 690. Yeah, this is from the Big Farm, I think it was. Really, really nice. Got the corn and grain head for the 96. Then you got the corn head for the S690. Then you got the Hydroflex head. 2 flare boxes, which are also used as grain wagons and displays I will build in the future. My 1590 grain drill. Yeah, of course I have a grain drill. I got this in December. I actually have a picture. I'll throw it up at the end of this video if I can find it. Of my 2755 hooked to the 1590, and the 6400 hooked to the 1700 corn planter. Then you have your anhydrous tank. There's my other red piece of equipment. It's a Case International 5100. Show you that, but this top piece does open. And there's the rear ends of the 9600 and the 690. Turn to that 10 times fast. S9600 and S690 it repeatedly. That's a 5100. I always thought it was a 15. I'm going to double check 5100 because I do not know my Case International equipment or Case or International. Then you got your 550 Mulch Master, which is probably very new. When I returned the original 4840, I picked this thing up. So yeah, those are flare boxes. Then here's the stuff. You got the mower deck for the 4310, your ROPS, and those are for that tractor and that tractor. Which I did find the loader mounts Wesley cab for this thing. I want to find a loader and a cab for the big one, just because I think that'd be really cool. Then we're going to work our way down here. There's a sprayer for the 6410. Not going to get into that too much in detail, but I do have 2 skid steers. Yeah, the Big Farm series. The little Big Farm. I don't really care for, but I got this anyways because it came with the truck I got. Then you got, this is a heavy little guy too. 318D skid steer. It's a heavy son of a gun too. There's your cab. Not very detailed interior in this one. It's got a better detailed interior. Very heavy. And there's your sprayer. Then you got your 4995 with the 995 rotary header, the hay header, whatever you want to call it. Now, Michael S. said in the comments a while back that they only made this 4995 for 1 year, which I'm starting to believe more and more as I'm looking online for one that's in better condition to purchase. That's still in its box. Yes, I want one in its box. That way I know it's in good condition and it's never been opened. Well, it could have been. The reason why I want to is because on this one right here, it's all chewed up. You can see it on this end, it's all chewed up. There's your vacuum for your radiator. Yes, that is a vacuum on the end. Air cleaner. Engine's under there. Your interior. Which when I was very little, I had these little action figures. I still have them. I was trying to pry open the cab on the top of this thing, but look up in there. You can't see from the glare, but that's a solid top. Can't peel that off. I was not very smart, but whatever. We're almost at the end of the line, guys. About time. Then you got your John Deere 567 with the mega wide header and net wrap on it. It's the over edges for. Very, very nice. You can see the rust on there and the rust up in there. The axle is severely bent. You can see that. The hitch fell off it a while ago. My dad put a rivet and put it back on. And you see how much wear that thing's got. That is shiny. It's a round baler, of course. I would Dairy Boys have one of these. But then here's your 348 small square baler. Yeah, 348. I got this. This is a year old now. I got it last year at the Minnesota State Fair at Machinery Hill. Any fellow Minnesotans that live here that have gone to the State Fair, you've been to Machinery Hill, I guess. AKA Minnesota Farm Boy or Levi. And I did purchase this year. The hitch does swing in and out. What I would do for displays, I would hook it to the 6400, the 2755. 44, you guys would see my channel art. It would be on the 567. I really do like this though. It's got the kicker on the back. It never came with the wagon to go with it. I want to find a few wagons for it, and you see that there's a ton of gears that drive from that wheel drive the pickup and the auger. Then here's my brother's Frontier blade. Frontier blade. He puts it on the back of the 4310. It does pivot. This part I don't like is that. And here is one of my biggest pieces of tillage equipment. Here's 637 disc. I think I can get a rolling harrow for the back of this thing, like a trailed one that just hooks on the back of that back hitch. Which I had it in a small scale, but I broke it a long time ago. That thing didn't last very long. Yeah, you guys can see the trucks. This thing folds. I really do like this one, though. This disc. It's very, very nice. And one thing I forgot to show. These pop up, but they never did a very good job. On the 550, they did a lot better. And then we're going to go, that's my brother's Peterbilt truck, grain truck. There's my brother's Gator. My fifth wheel gooseneck or fifth wheel flatbed. My sister's livestock trailer or stock trailer. My brother's a small flatbed. My brother's a Chevy. It's either 2500 or 1500 gas. Got toolbox on the back. Makes noises because it is their little big farm. It says John Deere on the side. Which that Chevy came with that small trailer and that Gator. Which the one, this hood does open on it. If I can get it to. There you go. Doesn't open very far, but there's the engine. But I like diesel. The Ram 3500 heavy duty with the Cummins turbo diesel. I like a Cummins engine. Dually, fifth wheel hitch, crew cab. I took the batteries out of it so my brother wouldn't or sister wouldn't annoy me. Took my other skid steer too, but that one and that one make noise. There's newest, and they are the newest. I bought the truck, the trailer, and the one skid steer all in one spot, and the 4040 as well. I got that in early this year. That truck is basically brand new. Tailgates do go down the back. See, that is the, oh, not done. 8520T tracked. Tracks fell off a long time ago. This is part of the 2002 collector set. The year I was born, 2002. Of course, I've had this for the longest time. It's got a green star, but I cannot seem to find a green star monitor. Either I'm blind or they didn't put one in. The cab does not open. Here's around an antenna and whatever this was, I do not know. Use and abuse. I can't remember what went here. There's your hitch. Your back thing for your tracks, your cab. Then you got probably this one and this. These are the three biggest tractors of mine. It's the 8520T, the infamous 8870 with the Cummins engine, then the 4960. I will bet you money that this is the biggest piece of equipment, unless the 8520T is, which I kind of doubt, but yeah, it tilts. That thing don't because it's tracked. See, right there, you don't believe me. 8520T collector's set. You can search down Google Images. So yeah, you got your rating. There's I have the battery for it, but there's the engine. Here is the infamous 8870 with the Cummins on it. Yeah, I know. It's right up in the sun. There you go. This thing has been here in this house for a long time. Steering wheel fell out years ago. Brakes. I don't think this thing ever came with a clutch. Don't know what transmission this has, but I do know this does have the choo-choo modifier on the top where it does this. Like the 4840. Yeah, buddy. Articulated. I don't know what that is supposed to do, but oh well. Articulates. Side to side end. Yep. Got your hitch. That hitch is bent. Never fixed it because I don't want to fix it. Very, very good condition, if you ask me. Very quiet. Like, I would annoy the crap out of my parents by doing that. Yeah, I don't know if this is a sound guard cab or not. Someone can tell me in the comments. Someone tell me in the comments. Now, I don't know if this had the EPA emissions. I think Wesley K told me at one point it didn't. But what the heck is this? That going, it looks like it's going to the muffler. That's your air cleaner. Well, I do not think it has emissions, but Wesley K knows better than me on this type of stuff. There's your cab. And it's got the newer style dash. I really do like this tractor. Yes, it is dusty in the cab. Now here, probably one more of my favorites is actually two tractors are dual. I'm looking for more 1/16 scale duals. I found an 8200, 8100 at the Allman Threshing Show, 2-wheel drive. And there's an 8300 dual, 4-wheel drive duals. I didn't get that because I got this. Either that thing or the 8000 series, which I got that and this. That was over $100 for that thing and that thing. So don't think I went wrong. I really do like this. They've said this makes it loud in the cab, which I do believe it does. Got your infamous axle that I really love. It's got the tilting front. Toolbox, radiator in here. The muffler. Something keeps hitting this window. I think it's a bug. The thing I don't like is, and also this, and down here there's a hole in the floor of it, but that's also on 27. I don't think that's an error, but I think just the dealer did that. Not the dealer, the manufacturer, Ertl. Here's your engine. If I had to buy a John Deere, if I had enough money, it would either be this 4840 or this guy. If I had to choose a sound guard. If I had to choose a different one, it would probably be this guy or some other one. I'm always expanding. It's got duals. I don't like these size of tires on this though. I really don't. The 7600 sits taller than this. Yeah, there's a moldboard plow. I don't know why. But bigger tires on this. But this was purchased in 1994. I actually have a sheet of paper that's in a box. I'm not going to show it because I'm running out of time. It's a very good model. And here's the... Yeah, there's my brother's 7330 Premium. I left that out because I never liked it. I'm only putting stuff in here that I like. You see that? Ripped off. Broke off. Yeah, it's a furrow. Very, very nice. Very, very worn out. Need a new one. I'm in someone's home, so thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. This is the entire 1/16 scale collection. Hope you guys enjoyed. It took me a lot of work to set up. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you guys.